and under and good!
Coming up on the RMAC Showcase, madness.
From the corner, he hits it! Brandon Jefferson with 1 second remaining.
An RMAC shootout for the ages at Metro.
They're going to kill that kid over in the corner.
And more celebrations at Mesa as both schools find the Sweet 16 very sweet. In wrestling, the end of a long drought. In indoor track and field, more of the same. That's all ahead on the RMAC Showcase. Welcome to the RMAC Showcase. We are at the Auraria Event Center on the campus of Metro State University in Denver, the site of the RMAC Shootout Men's Final Four. I'm Eric Danner. This is the first time in more than a decade that the RMAC Shootout Final Four was played on a home campus. Metro State, ranked in the top 5 in the country, rolled to their 6th conference championship since 1998. Their opponent in the semifinals would be Colorado Mesa. The Mavericks upset the Roadrunners in last year's RMAC Shootout. On a beautiful day in downtown Denver, things would soon change. The Roadrunners come out red hot. Jonathan Morse with the and one. Metro leads 15-4 MSU, then goes on a 12-2 run. Again, it's JMO who scored a game-high 21. Score is now 29-9. Mesa goes on a small run. Jeff Hart, who scored 15 for the Mavs, gets this bucket, but it is a 20-point spread at the half. In the second, Mesa gets the alley-oop to go for Mike Malillo with the jam, but that's about it for the Mavs. Brandon Jefferson buries the three to make it 63-37 later in the half. Mitch McCarron makes it a nearly 30-point game. The Roadrunners cruise to victory, 93-64. In the other semifinal, it was a barn burner. Fort Lewis and Adams State. The Grizzlies swept the Skyhawks during the regular season and in the early going. ASU was cruising, starting with a 12-2 run. Norvell Arnold with 2 triples during that stretch. The Skyhawks come storming back. Mike Matthews, who had a huge game off the bench, gives FLC the lead. Fort Lewis continues to stay hot. Marcus Ayala gets the layup. Hawks lead 44-32 at the half. Back comes Adams. Kamen Pruitt, what a night for the senior. 22 points. 8 rebounds as the Grizzlies start to chip away. Matthews playing out of his mind. Gets the steal and the jam on the fast break. 48-40 Fort Lewis. Minute 30 to go. John Jackson rising and hitting the jumper. Adams now down 3. Alex Herrera with the block. Rodrigo Silva gets it. Gets the putback. It's a 1-point game with 43 seconds to go. After Herrera goes 1 of 2 from the line, it's a 2-point spread. Shahid Young goes up. Foul called on Herrera. After making the first, Young misses the second. Ball goes off Herrera's foot. Only 0.2 of a second left to go. The tip does not go in. Fort Lewis hangs on to win a thriller, 70-69.
7 foot of snow or something.
Championship night, Metro State and FLC, and perhaps the most exciting game in shootout history. Herrera starts things off with a jam for the Hawks. Jefferson then gives the Runners a 24-23 lead with this three. Fort Lewis heads into the breakup 32-30 after the buzzer beater by Ayala. Second half, tight ball game. Herrera, what a player he is. This slam gives the Skyhawks a 2-point lead. Back comes Metro. Jefferson with the lay-in, lands flat on his back. He'd be okay. Metro leads by 1. Under 15 seconds to go. Fort Lewis down 1. Ayala drives. Look at the move. Skyhawks take a 1-point lead with 8 seconds to go. Metro with one last chance.
With Smith on him, Jefferson picks up his dribble. Fade away from the corner. He hits it. Brandon Jefferson with 1 second remaining.
Josh Gross and Irv Brown on the call. Metro wins the RMAC Shootout title for the first time in 3 years.
It comes down to players making a play at the end there. And to be honest with you, their best player made a play, and one of our top guys was fortunate to make a play. That's what championship games are supposed to be about.
Jefferson is named tournament MVP.
All the fans stopped me in that corner, and everybody was jumping around. Yeah, it was a great feeling, though.